Hi everyone, welcome to my channel and welcome back. I'm Jeannie and we're just going to do something fun and simple and try a new product that I've been seeing around that I'm really excited to try. So I've been seeing this Amingo Gragel, I think it's called, but it's supposed to be really good for doing ombres. So I was really excited to try it. I got these off of Hey Hey Nail. It was my first purchase from them, but they have a lot of really great Korean brands as well. So I may have to purchase more from them, but I did want to try out these gels because I was super excited. So they have a lot of different collections. A lot of the colors were sold out. So these were the ones I was able to grab. I eventually want to get like some pinks because I think they would make really pretty ombres. But I mean, I think no one's surprised that we see like purple, blue, and then like a gray blue. But, you know, I can't help it. I am who I am. I love purple. And, you know, I was going to buy a pink and I was going to buy some other colors, but a lot of the ones that really drew me in were sold out. So I'll have to make another purchase if I do like these. But I thought we'd do something simple in today's video and just try out some ombres using these gels. I'll probably only use one of these colors, maybe two. We'll see. I may try two of them. Maybe like these two would go together, like the purple and then the bluish gray. But we're gonna try it out. I'm gonna do press-ons today. And so let me just actually show you. So this is GA06. It's called Graduation and Painting Gel. So these boxes are really nice. And then when you look inside, you get the tube. I mean, you can't really read that, but that's kind of what the tube looks like. So it's got the little applicator. I did test it out a little bit just to see what it looks like. So I've got my cover tips. These are from Kiara Sky because I figured I at least didn't need like a base color and to make it even quicker because work smarter, not harder. So it's going to be an ombre and this is going to be my base color. So it's a little less work, but I do always like to start press-ons with some base gel. So I've got the Doe base gel. I'm just going to apply a thin layer of that to all the nails, cure it, and then we'll get into the ombre with these gels. I'm super excited to try them. I watch Katie Dutra, her YouTube channel. I really love her. She's such a great nail artist. But she did a video on these gels and I was like, oh, they look so cool. And she got me really excited for them. So of course, that's why I bought them. I was influenced by Katie to buy them, but I'm super excited to try them for myself just because, you know, sometimes you just want a quick and simple ombre and these looked like they were super easy. So, I mean, might as well try it, right? I will say though, they have their own, this Amingo brand, they have their own ombre sponges as well, like the little square sponges, which I did buy because I have like some little square ombre brushes off of Amazon, but I don't know, I feel like they aren't spongy enough, if that makes sense. They're more solid, so I feel like I don't get a good blend with them, but that's all I have. But after I placed my order, they contacted me and said there was a mistake with the inventory, that they actually don't have them in stock, so they refunded me. And so I'll have to just keep watching their website, and then once they come back in stock, I'll buy them just to try them out because I really do want to try them. But, you know, I'm not going to be mad about that. You know what I mean? Like, things happen. It's just nails. Like, I can't get mad about that. A little disappointing, but it happens. You know, it can happen to any company, so it wouldn't stop me from buying from Hey Hey Nails again or anything like that. But I do really want to try their ombre sponges just to see if they make a difference, because I feel like not all sponges are created equal. Okay, so I've got my base layer on. I'm going to cure that for 60 seconds and then we will get into the ombre part. Okay, my base gel is cured, and so these are the two I have. I have GD02 and then GA06. I really want to start off with this GA06, that like grayish blue. So I do need a palette, so I've got this little reusable Diami palette. So I'm going to use that and just put a little bit of that gel on my palette. We're going to start small because I don't want to waste it. So just that little dot, and look at how pretty this color is. So I do think it's like more of a grayish, bluish color, like a blue with a gray undertone. So it's really pretty, and I think it's really great for spring. And then, like I was saying, I just have like these cheap pack of sponges from Amazon. And I feel like they're too solid, if that makes sense. I don't know if all sponges are that way. I just don't feel like they ombre well. So even when like I was testing, I thought maybe if I just cut it open, it'll be like a little more uneven and spongy, but nope, still solid. So, you know, we're going to work with what we have. And then, you know, I've got this little grabber because I don't want my fingers touching the gel. So we're going to work with what we have. So I'm going to do, let's do maybe like a tip ombre on this thumb. So I'm going to dip into the gel and then I'm going to dab because I don't want too much gel. So you can see that kind of fade, and then we will start pressing in. I wonder if that was still, no, I don't think that was too much gel. So you can see how, Okay, technical difficulties. My tip kept falling off the stand, so I had to use some sticky. But I think we're in business now, so let's try this again. I'm just dabbing after I dabbed off the excess on my palette, and so you can see it's fading. So you get that really good like faded pastel look with these gels. So I'd say so far, super easy to use. So there's that one. Should we try the purple? This is GD02. Let's see what that looks like. Ooh, that's dark. All right, let me, well, you know what? I'm just going to use a different sponge because I don't like these sponges anyway, so I don't care if they get wasted. So see how dark it is? You want to make sure that you're dabbing on your sponge first so you don't go straight in with that dark color. Ooh, yeah. See how much better that is? I mean, it kind of looks airbrushed, and I don't even have an airbrush, so I like that because I didn't want like another piece of equipment, but I love the look of airbrush. So I feel like that's a good alternative. I really like the way that's looking. So I bought these off of Amazon. If I can find the link, I'll leave them down below in the description, because I wanted to try some stencils. So you see you've got the stars, there's some butterflies and bows, we've got flowers, oh, flames, all different types of stars, and then hearts. I think I want to do the flowers though. I wonder how, do I have to, are they each individual pieces? Or maybe it's the square that I take? I don't know how these work. Oh my gosh. They should be stickers, right? You know, it'd help if I did it on the right side. Yeah, I think I take the square instead of each individual piece. Let's try. Okay. All right. We're in business. So the question is, because if you know me, you know that I can never center anything. I try so hard. Is that center? I don't think I have to worry about pressing it fully down, especially I generally don't try to adhere stickers when I've got gel base on. Usually it's better on a clean, dry surface, but this seems to be sticking well. So I use the purple, so I'm going to continue with the purple, dab off the excess, and then I will dab in. That's cute. Looks like I got a little bit of purple right down there. So but that turned out cute. I wonder if I should just leave it as is. Do I want to do? Yeah, I'll just keep it at the free edge ombre. I was trying to decide whether I wanted to try a different design. Get a little bit more of that color. Such an easy ombre. See, I feel like with these sponges, which I feel like maybe having better quality sponges would help, but I feel like these sponges, the more I dab, it just like removes. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe that's just me, and maybe it's not a sponge issue. I'm not really sure. So that's how that's looking. And let's stick with this. That's not helpful. All right. Let me see if I can. Aha! Although I'm not happy with that now. I was trying to see if I could stick it back on without touching it, which I did, but it also put way too much gel where I didn't want it, so, or color, I should say. Okay, so I'm happy with that. I'm probably going to actually keep it at that one layer, so I'm going to go ahead and cure this. Okay, so I've got that cured. Obviously, there's a lot more I could try out with the gel, but I wanted to at least start simple. And then the next set, I'll do a little more designs. Like, I want to play with these stencils a little bit more. I couldn't with the roses, with like those individual pieces. That would drive me nuts. But I think with like the hearts, I can take the actual heart and then ombre, like blend in around it to make that like airbrushed look. This one was just more of stenciling in the design. But I really wanted the rose, so that's why I did it that way. But, you know, can obviously do it the opposite way of actually putting the design on the nail and then having that airbrushed look. But next time. I just wanted to do like simple for this set. So now I'm just taking my doy top coat and I'm making sure that I'm top coating everything. And then it'll be that quick and simple. Which this has to be, even with like the issues with my tip stand, this has to be the quickest set I have done in a really long time. And I'm not mad at that. Sometimes you just need a quick set because you just don't have the time. But you want cute nails, you know? I think because this was so quick, I will show you, which I'd like to do every once in a while, I will show you how I apply these press-ons because I know I get a lot of questions on how I apply the press-ons. I don't really wear these tips for longevity just because I always have to create new content. So for temporary wear, I just use sticky tabs, which I'll show you. But if I want them to last longer, I'll either use, well, so for pre-designed press-ons, I will not use gel because if it's opaque, the light's not going to be able to penetrate. It's not going to cure properly, and I don't want that. So if it's a press-on design where it's opaque, I'll use an air dry glue. And so I've been really liking the Curve Life air dry glue, which I get off of Amazon. I have it linked in my storefront. I did just find Amazon has an Unigella air dry solid, not solid, but thicker glue that I'm going to try out. Let me know if you want to see a video on me trying that out for the first time. So I'm going to turn that upside down, let that level for about 10 seconds or so. And then I'll give it a full 60-second cure. That should be good. Okay, I'm fully cured, so I'm gonna let that cool for a second. And in the meantime, in case I have any oils on my nails, I'm gonna go ahead and dehydrate them using some isopropyl alcohol and a lint-free wipe. I do have on a clear builder gel overlay, but like I said, it's because it's temporary wear. If I wanted to wear them for long term, I would obviously remove my builder gel. I wouldn't want that. And then what I'm going to use is I just have like this pack of like random sticky tabs. They're really like inexpensive, cheap sticky tabs. They don't last long. If I want longer lasting sticky tabs, the BTR box ones are by far the best I've tried. But for like just content, I just buy like the cheaper sticky tabs because BTR box is better quality, but it's a little more expensive. So I save those for when I want them to last a few days rather than like a few hours. All right, I'm going to take a lint-free wipe. This is why I don't like the sticky tab stuff. I just want to wipe down any residual residue from the gel nails, because even if it's a no wipe, which this top coat is a no wipe, it could still have an inhibition layer. It's just not tacky. So always want to make sure I'm removing any of that gel residue before I handle it, touch it. So even if it's a non-wipe gel top coat, I do wipe them down first, just to make extra sure. You always want to play it safe when you're working with gels. And see, I love these cover tips because I didn't have to do two colors. It's just a really great base color. Okay. So those are the tips. I've got them all wiped down. I've got my nails wiped down. So for the sticky tabs, you want to make sure they're fitting your nail from sidewall to sidewall, which, ooh, these are small sticky tabs. And that's the other reason I don't like the cheaper sticky tabs, is you can see, like, if I push this up to my cuticle area, there's all this space here where my natural nail is just exposed. So it doesn't stick well if it's not covering my entire nail, where the BTR box sticky tabs are longer, so they cover my entire nail bed. And I think that's, I mean, the adhesive is better anyway, but I think that's one of the main reasons I get longer wear from the BTR box ones, is because they cover my natural nail, my entire nail bed. And then because my cuticles, besides my thumb, are more rounded, I like to point the rounded point towards my cuticle so it fits better rather than the other way around. I don't know if there's like a right way or a wrong way, but that's how I like to do it, because this is like square flat, so it doesn't really fit my cuticle line. So I kind of turn it like that. I feel like that's a little too small. I feel like that will work. So make sure you're pressing them down really well. And then the smallest should work for my pinky. So I'll just go ahead and apply all my sticky tabs. I don't remove the backing until I do that one by one for each finger, just because I don't want to accidentally touch it and mess up the adhesion. So I keep the backing on, and then once I'm ready, I'll do finger by finger rather than removing them all at once. So remove that backing. And then I don't know if you could tell, so you could see like from here to here, my nail isn't covered, so I don't get like good adhesion. So these sticky tabs are a little short, and I find most of the cheaper ones you get off of Amazon are short. So I just make sure that it's sitting flush with my cuticle area. Don't mind my crusty skin. You know, I want to make sure that I get better adhesion, so I need to remove the oils, dehydrate, so that's why it looks bad. But I don't want oils on it. It's gonna make them not stick, so you have to deal with crusty skin. So start at your cuticle area, kind of like you're applying with gel, any kind of glue, air dry or gel, and then press downwards. So you want to make sure it's fitting at your cuticle area first, and then you can press down. Oh, I love the way that ombre looks. I kind of wish I would have done like, oh yeah, I'm too busy talking. I kind of wish I would have done the airbrush type with the stencils, but I wouldn't be able to do that with the rose, so. But I do like that rose. I think it's pretty. Okay, almost done, but you know I'm gonna have to rehydrate these crusty cuticles so you can see what the set looks like on a nice set of hands instead of like crusty dry hands. Okay. Oh, I love that ombre. I have to rehydrate my nails after every set because I'm looking kind of rough. So I'm using In the Woodland. This is from Scales of a Mermaid. You know, they're my favorite. This scent, they've got the Enchanted Spring collection that's releasing Sunday, March 16th, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All the scents are just so good. They're very subtle and light, and they're like the perfect transition scents from like winter into spring. I don't know how she does it, but they're really good transitional scents, and this one's a little bit fruity. It's my favorite from the collection, and luckily this one is mainline, so it'll be available in a lot of different forms, and then it's here to stay. So if you do pick up anything from Scales of a Mermaid, I do now have an affiliate code. I am an ambassador, but it's now an affiliate code, so you can use code Jeannie10 to save 10% off your orders, and you can use it anytime you purchase. It's not just a one-time use code, so don't forget to use a discount code. Save some money. And if you do need new scents, this Enchanted Spring scent is so good. I just like to rub in my cuticle oil in my skin, rehydrate everything, and then it absorbs super quick. So like that. Oops, a little blurry. What is my camera doing? Okay, there we go. So here we go. Here's the finished look. Quick and easy ombre. I love the way this turned out. So if you're still here hanging out, thanks for being here. Drop me a rose emoji down below in the comments. So I hope this video is helpful. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, I'd appreciate it if you gave this video a thumbs up. It lets me know to continue creating content like this. And it also helps YouTube recommend me to others, which helps grow my channel. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing. I upload content every Monday and Thursday at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. As always, I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.